Wow, look how wild it is. It's gonna stop raining. It's that one that everyone likes. I told him he could have this, but they have to come and pick it up. Sometimes I think we underestimate how a photographer who momentarily enters your life and leaves it, what sort of effect they can have in your healing process. Or because often I feel anyway when I'm visiting people, I'm visiting them in very vulnerable circumstances, and these people are opening, they're quite wide and raw open, and I'm there feeling that with them for a couple of days, and then I leave. And sometimes I used to feel bad for leaving because I felt that I'd taken something from them, but then I realized that actually maybe I've taken something from them, but I've also given to them. So I'm half Peruvian, and I grew up leaving Australia every 2 to 3 years. So in a way I was dislocated from my culture, my Australian culture, and integrated into a new culture, which was my mother's culture. And I think that allowed me to view my own culture from the outside. We have photographs over time that sort of define our society, and I was finding that in my environment, the images that I was seeing wasn't depicting my view or like my perception. There's so much like color and life and difference and out there. I guess I was like starving to show people what else was out there. These I can show you of the like newspaper clippings. Look at this. I was trying to be like creative in like a really boring newspaper story. That they're my cousins. That's one I did on rainbow parents, because I thought this was also before gay marriage. I was like, oh, there are no images of same-sex parents. So I did like a whole documentary series on it. This is all like really old, you know, like 8 or 9 years old. I should probably burn it. So there's this family that I photograph in Orange, and they're an Indigenous family. But they're light-skinned Indigenous people. They know that, like, they're sort of like Bruce Pascoe. They have a lot of white ancestry as well as their Indigenous ancestry. And so this project that I've been photographing like very closely with the mother of this family, Fleur, is showing people that it doesn't matter like the color of your skin. It's your connection to your culture and like how strongly you feel about that. And so this project I've been working on for 3 years, and we share copyright, so it's 50% copyright, and that's so that Fleur can have, I suppose, extra agency over her intellectual, cultural copyright. They're incredibly proud of their culture, and I think there's nothing better than to support that and show that, and show how strong that is. So. Maybe you load it there.
watching David Attenborough. I love him. He's so great.
Do you want some?
Maybe to find. I don't know where it is. Lend it. You left it here.
She's claimed ownership
Oh no, you left
over
it.
my placemats.
You left it.
My mum and I have always had a complicated relationship, and I wanted to repair, or I guess develop that relationship, because I didn't want to. I didn't want to have problematic relationships in my life. And so one day I was looking through Instagram and I saw there's this artist called Melissa Spitz, and she documents her mother, and in the most amazing way. The portraits of her are very like stark and clear and honest. I had wanted to start photographing my mother, but it inspired me to go ahead and do it. How do you feel when I take your photo?
Oh, I'm not that happy. I don't like to be taking pictures. Not now. When I was your age, maybe, but not now.
I remember the first time I was so nervous, and I'm sure she was nervous as well, and I don't think it went how I thought it would, but I'm glad that I did it. And now our relationship has improved exponentially, so I want to continue photographing her.
La otra sandalia y la otra debe estar en su casa. So much love because everyone, all of them are so funny.
It's funny because like our parents' generation are now addicted to phones as well. Just hold that look to me, Mum. Look at me. Look at my face.
No, I cannot see your face and your hair.
Yeah, look at my hair.
Okay.
I'll just take the first one. Do you want to do that but facing that way so the light is more coming on your face? The same thing,
Yeah.
But
This side is better than that side, so I'm gonna have to sit in here.
but you say you don't model,
No, I'm not modeling at all.
yeah, that's nice.
I can never say that. Airbnb? No. Sometimes when I wake up and I'm in the middle of the night and I don't feel my cross, I say, oh no, I lost it. And I always find it. Had it so many years. So now which of you I'm going to leave my cross when I'm going to the other dimension?
Well, I'm not religious, so I'm not sure.
Maybe Jeffrey or my...
Jeffrey's an atheist.
as well.
Yeah.
Maybe his children are not because she's Christian. Her family Polish, they are all Christian. When I
Angle
send
a bit
pictures
more
to my
this way?
family, they're standing here, they like it because they see that I'm white.
Could you yeah, I couldn't talk high enough about photography and how it works for me, it's always worked symbiotically with my development as a person. I think maybe people don't understand how much what a photographer puts out there is a reflection of who they are as well. So I think the more that you develop yourself and look inside of yourself, the more depth is going to be reflected in your work. The photographer has a lot of power, especially if they've been able to, over time, acquire an audience who look to their imagery or respect their imagery. So the more power you have, the more you have to think about what you are putting out there and how you are portraying people. I do often ask questions like, how would you like to be portrayed? Like, what kind of mood or emotion do you want to show for this story? So it allows them to think about their place more so than me directing them like, oh, you should look like this or you should stand like this. That provides you like a result that's more genuine.